And for those who aren't aware, I will be having Kane and Cade both in my head. So they will be making comments every now and then so I don't get too spooked.
I'm injured as fuck.
It's been a while, but you're looking human.
I exist.
Yeah, well, I am human now, at least. Well, kinda. Mostly.
Congrats, I guess.
Yeah, you have to clock in first, nerd.
Oh, fuck. Oh, you know what? No, I'm not clocking in. Fuck that.
Fuck it, why not?
I was instinctually going to might as well fucking clock in, actually.
So, Alice has had a little bit of changes. Her genes are finally starting to set. For those who don't know, there is a period between, like, newborn children where they are either very different looking or very, light looking in their first, I guess, appearance. Most babies will calm down and gain, like, melanin or darker hair color.
Because last time we had a meeting here,
Tons of stuff.
Fucking runs in his guy as came in shooting people, nearly killed Cleo.
No, she still has her earrings. These aren't new.
This place gets shot a lot, doesn't it?
Surprisingly, yes.
We have a lot of very high, powerful people, so it tracks a lot of bullshit.
an extreme amount.
Because we're not on shift. Yeet. The piercings are the same ones in her ears. You guys are wanting a closer look. There you go. No, she was. Plus, the most recent outfit she had them out, but she's been wearing earrings. You want a drink?
Yeah, we'll be closing the door. Yeah, I'm just waiting. That's the thing.
Like when you were getting a drink.
You two want a drink?
Hey, Silent, out of character, real quick.
Something?
I'm good.
Alright.
So,
I'm just getting something.
Just checking out your visage.
Well, it's, her mother also had slight albinism. So the red eyes and the pale skin and, white hair, but it's slight.
Out of character makes me happy.
Coffee go, and yes, the witch DNA is actually finally settling. That's just how Alice sees it at this point. Let's see. Let's go with some appy soda.
Surprised you keep the tooltip thing.
Huh?
Surprised you keep the tooltip thing on.
Well, yeah. I keep it on because sometimes things have labels on like doors and such.
Fucking hell, I'm gonna go make myself that bloody drink.
Oh, what's going on? Oh, okay. I thought you were bringing him
I'm
over
just
to.
gonna go
Why do you have a
roll people.
screwdriver?
Hand was broken.
Oh, like what the
You know,
fuck?
the dead bodies of those things are, yeah.
I'll do it. I haven't opened this yet. I'll do it. Don't make me. I'll hit you. Don't do
I'm
it.
gonna go check. I'll go check. I'm gonna go check the.
That's what I thought!
Oh, shit.
You should have done it.
I can't technically hit him because he's my boss in more ways than one. But I kind of wish I could hit him.
Gonna talk about that shit.
Understandable.
That thing they called it budge.
I mean, you
No.
can technically hit him
No,
just
fucking
to
never.
prepare for the consequences.
Yeah, but I don't want to prepare for the consequences right now because after Fable getting shot, I don't want anyone else getting hurt if I get shot.
See, you
Because that'll make it worse for both.
If you punch him, he'll just tase you.
Is that
Put
apple
a
Yeah.
cider?
taser into that arm.
It's fucking appy soda, man. The fuck?
Oh.
Happy soda.
Convince me otherwise. It's Appy Soda.
Oh, hey, tell me what you think of this recipe so far, right? Fireball whiskey, caramel vodka, apple soda, and grenadine. Huh?
Cinnamon don't go together.
Cinnamon and caramel don't go together.
Bad idea.
Mm.
You'll get too much
I'm
burn
basically trying to
with the
make up
cinnamon,
a-
it'll
Mm.
take over everything.
What the fuck?
Did I say?
Yeah, you said
cinnamon or did
you
I
s-
say caramel.
You
vodka?
said cinnamon and caramel.
Fireball has a
No, no, sorry. Apologies. Just caramel vodka.
If it's just caramel, vodka, and are you putting Fireball in it or grenade? Like, I know about the grenadine. No, Fireball.
Grenadine.
Fireball is the mistake.
Caramel.
Oof.
Why though?
Fireball has cinnamon in it.
Mm.
It'll take over everything. It's literally all burn. Mm.
Take it from me, I got like 5 bottles in here.
Kane's got a fuck ton of them. Why do you have... I'm not gonna ask. Kane and Son are in my head, by the way. Just so you know.
Right. Hey, Kane.
Yeah.
Howdy, I'm still recovering from my eye.
He says, howdy, I'm still recovering from my eye.
I am
Hi, I'm still recovering from my legs. Woo.
Understandable.
I'm just.
I'm
I'm trying to make a
recovering
signature
from...
drink, you know?
Well, if you're wanting to do like a caramel apple kind of thing, then yeah, I think the caramel vodka would be great, but you need another hitter instead of just the grenadine and the whiskey.
Yeah, the main thing is that I want it to be spicy, sweet, and alcoholic. Like very alcoholic.
Have you tried... Sorry, Kane suggested like a schnapps of some kind.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Okay.
Oh, fuck me, dude. Thank you. Ew, why isn't the real here?
You know? Code's got the Kenway. We got a Sunset Holly.
Sachi told me the head bar staff position's open for grabs.
Well, I made the Sunset Holly for Halls.
Oh, you made it for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still good to
Sunset Holly and the Fey Daydream.
I gotta drink more of those.
Oh my god. It was a good idea before I got a human body. Now I can't touch it.
Can I be upstairs in case if I want to throw something?
Apparently he's secret staff.
Do I have to raise my hand like a...
When the fuck did this happen?
Yes.
I don't know. But apparently he's secret staff.
I'm the head of fucking security.
You should probably talk with the other head staff and be like, why is he not on the list?
It is above your pay grade.
Hey, Cord.
There's not much above my pay grade.
You want a water or something?
This is one of the
Drink?
things.
Soda? Okay.
Let me get lemon soda.
Want a gummy or anything?
One of the things about being
Alright.
bar staff is,
Wanna sit?
aside from karaoke,
I know.
we are allowed
Chaz
to
probably gonna start his thing here in a
pay
minute.
attention to the performance.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just me and Adrian. I'll come back here and sit there scrolling around. How do we make these tables small? Or then there's just two of us. And we have to pay up front all day. How you two doing? Hope the other staff are helping out. Peachy. But, you know, I'm always in the mood.
Cord looks
Be
awful.
careful. I know she does. By the way, be careful around Snowbell.
Yep.
What's going on with Snow?
She got corrupted again.
God fucking damn it!
I do not know how this thing works. Testing, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Sounds
So did
good. Then
Everett,
it worked.
She's missing.
Come
Give it
on!
A couple seconds for those stragglers over there. Stanley.
Do we need to begin the search?
No.
Eventually. No, not actually.
Not right now.
Not right now.
Ah, you see here look pretty. Listen.
Yeah, bigger
God.
balls to fry.
Making sure the ledge over there comes to
The good thing is I exercised Holly.
Exactly.
Yeah. Sorry, just sniffles. I don't know why my allergies always kick up
So we
now.
have about a quarter of our staff force here since it's actually a weird day. Sadly. Yeah, it'll do. I'm sure some of you are recording we can give them the other staff later.
probably allergic to some of the dust that's off the
Okay.
furniture.
Let's just
Problem.
thank you for, well, let's get to the bread and butter of this, I guess. And thank you for taking some time out of your week to come here. I know we have work day tomorrow. I know you're all busy doing your own things. So once again, thank you for coming at a short notice. We don't like usually giving short notices, but for things this critical and important, we had no choice. The meeting today will be addressing the events that happened, I believe, on Saturday. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it was a Saturday.
Correct.
Okay. And that is involving the new threat to us and others named Null. The organization that we have briefly encountered now. For my old staff, and you know who you are,
Scratching again.
what they have been using and what they are technically is an old battle we fought once called Purge. Those of you who are not familiar with it, I will explain what Purge and exactly Null is, or what we know at the moment.
I just turned it off because I know you guys are watching through stream.
I was
This being
I was
said,
just watching it because it gave me on
if
time.
I pause for a bit, I have a lot of notes to go
Myself.
through, so a lot of things going through my head right now. So apologies if I just stop for a second.
Oh, I guess I have to get over here and myself.
Hold up.
Let's start at the beginning, I suppose. For all of us who knows, Purge was sort of a group, not really, more of an invasion force coming to take over the place, led by AIs and killer machines. There's a more logical way of saying it, but that's the short form of it. They came here to cleanse and purge. It's not the first world they have done. They have done many countless before this. Purple Lotus, Aegis, so forth. We stopped them
She's
back then.
rubbing again.
At losses, of course.
Something should be done.
I know.
It's been about, what, 2 years, I believe, since we've seen any activity of Purge? I think 2 years.
Year and a half.
Year and a half, give or take. Thank you, Stan. Over these dead months, as the bot that came on stage said on Saturday, for those who were here, some people have been collecting medals, some growing them, and so forth. The person that was on stage here, spouting its propaganda, is an individual called Project. Project was an AI made by some individuals that was essentially scrapped together from one of the leaders named Omega. Do I agree with that? No. Am I going to fault them? A little bit. I will not be calling out who they are, though. That being said, even though I don't agree with it, me and a couple of the Lotus staff already have encountered
Cade and Kane.
trying to clean up a mess. Or tried. That being said, our encounter with Project briefly before led to the biggest loss we probably could have done, in my opinion. Countless died. Some of our staff members who are not here today left for that reason. And myself was converted to one of them, briefly. In short, we lost, but we still
Another cult.
was able to take a project, or so we thought.
It is a cult.
They sound like a cult.
Sadly, it seems that he's...
Null is the cult. Purge
Yeah.
itself
No, I'm not talking about Purge. I'm talking about Null. Different cult, different day, man.
Now, with that brief background and who Project is and stuff, he just wants to, cleanse all of
The
us.
thing is, we know their limits, and we know
I'll explain what we found out through the bodies, the recordings, and
their
whatnot.
resources aren't unlimited as the church was.
To quickly go over the ones that we found, everyone but his body. I don't really know what to call them right now. I guess cultists, whatever you want to call them.
I don't know.
Humans fused with Purge. animatic metals. How do I say this? Upon dissecting them in further research and scanning, we've found out that they have free will. What does that mean? They chose to go forth with a procedure of integrating with the metals. So much, in fact, so that the only human part of them left is their brain. Everything else is fully machine. Cobbled together parts of tools, toolboxes. Who knows what else they can cobble together. That being said, is we have to face this new threat as if you were fighting a person. They're smart. They're intelligent. They're fast. They learn way faster than what we versed with Perch, since they are people. They can make their own split decision without having command. I was inspecting them further on of each of their faces. They are still human. That's technically converted themselves. All of them so different, all coming from different nationalities, from different places. They're all volunteered for this. Reasons unknown. Maybe they just don't like the world. That being said, our problem only goes a little bit further on their capabilities.
No, they're
As
hopeless.
a bit deeper. Dissecting their brain and opening it up.
Something
found
like
some
this gives them
communication
hope.
relays and devices able for them to use those almost as comms, similar to our earpieces and our channels.
Would go after the lowliest
On
of
top of
lowliest,
that,
most likely the homeless.
one of
down
the
in
units had an
slums.
intact teleportation device. As I dug through the
Maybe
rest
some
of
of
them,
the old war vets.
they all can. If anyone remembers Heck and Dredge,
That is
how
unfortunate.
they were able to teleport
They
around
are
the
quite
field,
useful.
they were two old spies and commanders.
Tell that to the city.
They have the capability of teleporting in and out, just like them.
Understood.
Limited,
Now
not like
contacting the
their
mayor.
brothers, counterparts, but
No, don't call the mayor.
still enough to get in and get out.
Canceling.
No. Cade.
Makes it harder for us to capture, fight, whatever.
That's another conversation I don't want to have.
Cade, we don't need to call the mayor.
Understood.
I do want to touch on one thing, but before that, does anyone have any questions or concerns at the moment? You can just speak it out here. We're all good? Yeah. I will continue further. On camera, that was caught outside of the Lotus, I believe, was one of the units, or beings, or whatever you want to call it. They were green at first and neutral, and then all of a sudden they snapped and started charging at Fable. I believe some other stuff was there, but it apparently turned to a shade of red. I wasn't there for the incident, but after doing examination of the body and footage,
And yet something like this.
responded, and digging, analysis shows that it is protocol of a Centurion. A Centurion is what we call a Berserker bot. Or what we call it, at least. They were based off of me, Sachi, and a few others. Back when our Primes of Fighting was a thing. It's almost like a rage mode, kill mode, what do you want to call it, Berserker.
What were you gonna say, Alex?
Reason I'm bringing this up is, if you see one of them spring
Don't
to
worry
red,
about it.
all of a sudden, you move away.
I am gonna worry
You do
about
not fight that thing.
I'm thinking.
I don't know how strong they
Listening.
are, nor do I know how much damage they do. All I know is they were carrying a similar weapon to the Centurions originally, Mark IIs, of the chainsword, although different. Still enough
They
brutal
had
power to
chainswords.
cut one of us down when
Mhm.
for sure. So treat it with
Chainsaw
a
swords,
knife
too.
if we see one turn red
Chainsaw swords are
suddenly.
cool.
Maybe I'll get one for you. Or I'll try and make you one. How's that sound?
I guess on top of that too,
Thank you.
since
Welcome.
Actually, I think there's
they
one
can
up at the
feel
station with
and
me right now.
whatnot.
Can you
My
fuck around with
nervous
it?
systems have been sort of,
Make sure it doesn't infect my kid.
in a way,
there's no
spliced
programming in it.
together with
Oh,
the body.
okay, good. Is it just their weapons that they choose to use?
Feel it. Although they respond, I'm not sure.
Oh,
They're
okay.
just made of the same materials of them.
Yeah.
anyone could pick them up and just start using them. The problem is,
That being said,
it's the
that's
program
most of
you
the
gotta
data.
worry about. That's why we
Yeah,
break them
the
apart,
person.
melt them down.
I found about the bodies with what we
I'll see
have.
about the chain swords. So just be warned, a lot of people have
being said-
PTSD of these damn things.
We can change it.
I
we can.
believe the reason all this is happening is when I originally versed Project, he kept talking about Omega coming back. Something biblical. He's saying it's coming back, coming back, coming back.
That's what happens when you force a robot
If
to
that's
watch
so-
TV for fucking years.
Well, we would not only have to verse these ones.
Is that not?
Don't remind me.
we almost likely have to verse.
No, you didn't watch TV for years. You were in me and your dad's heads while we were doing work and talking with people.
ones who are from
AKA
our
the
side,
greatest
instead
What
of
these-
putting together parts of
What these
others
people did
and whatnot.
is they locked it in a room and only gave it television alone.
It was supposed to do
Another
that. It
invasion
was
force.
supposed to be just locked in a room.
No, and they didn't do that.
Brainwashing, is it not?
No, that is setting yourself up for a disaster
Group
That's
with
how
something
it
like
got out.
this.
This
It
cult,
managed to
you
copy
could
the
say.
TV signal and ride it
An
away.
organization fighting for something I don't know what.
Left its corpse up at the station at Aegis' station. Still there, actually.
Essentially, I guess the main
Yo.
importance of this meeting is to
Mm-hmm.
start
They should quarantine.
preparing all of you already again, like we did with the original Purge. We're gonna
I'm sure they did.
implement the buddy system again. More technology, more security. Those who do not want to fight, they don't fight. We're here for safety, family, and to make sure nothing too crazy happens. Now that being said, is there any questions or concerns at the
On the
moment? Or
contradictory,
anyone wanna share
This isn't a fucking.
does mean
anything I
it.
haven't covered?
I know Chow might mean it, but still,
On Saturday.
ain't a fucking family.
It used to be.
Used to. The golden days are gone.
So here,
Everyone decided that they were done with it and left.
Okay. You first.
just are we gonna have the
We got our
evacuation
family.
portals again?
I know who my
There's
family
kind of
is.
chaos keeping
Not
them up
here.
there.
This is business.
We're gonna have the evacuation portals again. The system was not installed yet since the size of the casino was increased, but I'll be making sure it'll be in this week. So by tomorrow. In short.
That's probably how it should have stayed.
On top of that, for securities, for most of you who run security, you should know, I guess for all staff in general, the scanners are going to be re-equipped over the week to scan for old purge protocol, activated or deactivated, since the body of project was running or had a obsolete or turned off innate version of it that I understand.
Wayne has informed
Over
me
top
Holly
of
is
that
holding the box that has
is
Snowbell
I'm
in
going to be
it.
spending this
Keep an
week
eye on her as
looking
well.
at the genetic
Mm.
make of the organic metals that I've been harvesting and researching and try to.
Do you want me to tell them of your vacation?
Into the scanners. So if anything with that,
After
walks through those
exercising
scanners, it will
the
beep or at least alarm.
creature from inside of Holly,
There you go.
I informed her that I was going.
No, I'm just talking in general.
Yeah, it'd be good. Letting everyone know that you are my, in a sense, lieutenant while I'm gone.
Exactly.
You want to message Chow really quick?
Sorry, you first.
Yeah, boss
Let him
already
know.
knows, so, but I'll let Chow know as well.
So that's actually a good point. I was gonna get to that. The only one out of all this new null that had that programming was Project. Them being still human, their bodies don't carry it. That's why I'm gonna be implementing the metal scanner system. Problem with that being is I think I see one of ours right there. Our lovely lilacs, my arm included.
Oh, it's
one of the
Coral.
parts of us are made of that metal. That being said, we're gonna cause a little of a red beep every time we come in when that's implemented, but it's the safest. Rather over-prepared than under-prepared.
This will simply just
Does that answer
instigate
your
more
question,
panic.
Imperial?
It's
It does.
the beep will most likely will
To
be
also
informing
further
customers that it is
Tell
for
you
the
about
metals
that, why I didn't pick up with he
or
coming
certain
inside of
weaponry.
the
Lilacs
Lotus
always
and
come
coming
heavily
on
armed.
stage.
Most
He
of
had something
Chow's arms
special
do
about him.
have
Well, I think
weapons
it was
in
a
them.
one-time off, but the programming was hidden under something different. So
We could easily
I'm sure that
give
we'll
a
be able to
cover
get
story
up
of why it beeps whenever certain
I'll make
things
sure.
come in.
The no conversation was a pre-planned
That being said,
meeting.
that's most of the information that we've uncovered.
It was
so
planned
far
on
as we
Saturday.
go,
Sunday,
and
you know,
we'll
just
know more
happened.
Data as we move forward. There's a lot of similarities to old Purge, but this threat's, in my opinion, is a lot more dangerous since they have free
Text
will.
message sent to
they're
Chow's
humans.
phone.
It's hard to tell what a human would do, unlike a machine. There's no protocols. It's just pure instinct.
Pretty much an advanced version of what the Centurions tried to do, of reenacting human emotions to cause hesitation or different reactions.
Yeah.
In a way, yes. Although, unlike that, it's more psychological warfare. They allowed this to happen. They fully wanted to attack us.
They're not gonna do that.
Into when they integrated, no forcefully, just they accepted it. From what I can tell, free will means, well, you could say no, but none of clearly, since we've seen all of them and all the bodies, none of them said no. We don't know where they're coming from and how he's finding people who are saying yes to this. But
I would suggest pointing out my suggestion. It's most likely those from the slums, homeless, downtrodden, war veterans.
Us moving forward, is there any
people who
further
were
questions
cast
about
aside?
Null's group or
He's mostly just asking for questions. I can bring it up after the meeting.
So you're
What about other older
is
discarded
going to
synthetics?
another full-blown war?
They're looking for humans.
Most of them have brain matter in their heads. They were formerly human.
In a sense, it could. If it's left.
Sachi can't restrict their free speech. That's he can't really do that.
As I'm sure some of you already know.
Even if he's these characters' bosses, he doesn't really have that power over them.
So, yeah. Some ZPD officers were injured in that confrontation, obviously. So, it's seeming more like they're planning something that we just don't know yet. So, in short, it might lead to war. But we're hoping we can stop
Again.
it before it happens. Or at least what I would like.
That's what he says, but the way he went about it, he could have done a lot better. And that's the agreed opinion of a couple of staff members, is that he could have had a lot better of a way to go about doing this to protect them.
Yeah. That being said. Yes, Lynn?
And sometimes... Yeah. There could have been a much better way that Sachi, the character, could have handled that situation.
When are we boomers allowed to have our PTSD episode about this shit?
Oh my god.
What he said.
We get it. Fucking gremlins.
We get it, you're old, sir. You're scarred from the old battles. Like, addressing that, moving forward, meaning those who fought them and those who haven't yet. I will talk with the other heads. We're not gonna force you to do anything you don't want to. That's always been our motto. Those who want to fight and help, you're more than welcome. I have more than a bazillion things you could do.
Yeah. Sachi could have went about this a whole different way.
Help in a different way without getting their hands dirty. You know, bloodied fighting. And they want to help citizens. We have that as well. And research, of course. I could use the help. Me and C1 only right now. And dealing with the bodies. A little over 12 bodies is a little bit much for me. So I can help
whenever.
with some research. Of course.
What's the use of having a title if no one fucking knows it?
Moving forward. We are going to be re-implementing the whole leave and pair system. We're not going to assign you to teams.
You are technically
like we did last
research
time.
now for the
As
road,
long
so.
as when you leave that door, unless you're going there
Doesn't
directly
fucking
through
matter.
a teleporter or a magic portal or whatever.
Yeah, you do what you
you're going to leave with a pair
do
or
whatever
a
you want me to.
And that's just how it's going to be.
You have those resources at your disposal now.
Yeah. Just give them to me when you can.
I don't have to. You already have access to them.
And what we can assume.
No, I know. Bring them to my lab.
Null is run by Project. And Project has it out for the Lotus, Aegis, other groups that they've fought before. And it's their curators, of course, as well. So, people like that
They are
will
one
have to
group
have
targeting
perks all the
several
time.
other groups.
In
How
Yep.
do they expect to
safe
survive?
place.
But see, they're like a hill of ants.
You don't want your house
They
getting
keep reproducing and
burned or,
finding more bodies.
who knows, attacked.
They
You
can
have
keep
some
fighting.
we can talk about
That's the
housing.
problem. Purge metal only goes so far, and there's a
Any
very,
questions about that?
Yeah.
very limited amount left
Who
out in the
knows?
world.
Maybe we missed a. Maybe we missed a sect.
So
Or
far
Purge
from
Metal
the-
was hiding.
So far from the Black Lotus missions, we've
With that being
only
said as
lost
well, this coming week, after the work
3
days, we're going to be holding a
sections
training
of-
sim day.
If Null
for
has
those who wish to
direct
partake.
access to
I have
Purge Metal, probably found something we didn't.
made some old units for you to train against.
But those 3 sects of machines we lost
in
were
a very controlled, and I mean controlled environment.
eventually all scrapped.
So if you wish to
We found them all,
test
killed them
different
all,
strategies,
and we
abilities,
thought we
weapons
killed
on
Project.
what animatic
We
metals can
sure
go
we killed
against,
Project, so he found.
Sadly,
us.
that's not a fucking thing.
and we can get you set up with a
And yeah,
Judging by the
other groups.
percentage, judging by the percentage that is these,
Any
I wouldn't
concerns?
say people,
Yes.
cultists.
I just fucking got
They are
here.
using a very
Uh,
limited amount. Less
but
than
from what I can
14% of their
gather,
bodies is
these
pure purge metal.
Null or whatever the fuck they are. Do they use the same technology as Purge did, where it's like anti-magic and shit?
They're humans that have willingly and wanting to go through the change of integrating with the metal and the systems. So in short, they probably will use the same similar things. We saw them use similar chain swords and the same guns the toolboxes were using back in the day. So it's very likely they might start using old tactics or new, since, well, they're humans. They can change their strategy however they want. We wouldn't know. In the past, there was shown some of them, the main Purge Force, to use some form of anti-magic back then. We do not know if these ones have capabilities, since they look like they're
Poor Rayesh.
scrapping and running around for parts.
I'm gonna step away for a quick second. I'll be back.
About
All right.
anti-magic, that was a specific material that they mined up. That is
Yeah, exactly.
extremely rare. So the likelihood of this new section of them to have that metal when the old purge probably left with it is severely low. Is there scrap
Of
still around
course.
somewhere? Possible, but the likelihood is still low, but it's good we still be aware of it.
That's what I mean. Thank you. The reason why we are going to bring it up for that concern of the anti-magic, even though it's a rare material, and most of it has been left with the main invasion force of what Old Purge used to be, since they're conquerors. The threat is that many new groups, organizations, militias, always popping up around the world. New technology, new weapons, new materials. We've already seen Null attack multiple places in Zephyr. We don't know if they've attacked it anywhere else around the world yet. So, it's just to be prepared more than anything.
Shao, if you want, I can put out feelers and see if they've been seen anywhere else.
That will be helpful. All surveillance will be helpful as well. Of course, we can't cover the whole world. We can try to answer when we can. Yes?
Kane has given the suggestion that they might be going for old war vets or homeless to give them some kind of hope. If it's more like this willing procedure religious, in a sense.
Perhaps. Perhaps. Although, in a way, I feel like it's people who want to see the end. Who want to end the humans, who want to... I don't know. It's the way he talked to me back when he tried to make me a deal. After nearly killing me. He almost offered it as mercy for the human race. Omega's coming back. Purge will wipe everyone else out. He tried to play it off as it's a merciful death, I guess. So, it's undone. But it's a good thought. I guess moving aside from that, with the training and all the extra protocols and whatnot, we'll be asking for all of you, if possible, to be looking out for the staff, the members of the Lotus who come to attend, your families, your friends. concerns down, bring it up, talk to them, get them sorted and whatnot, and figure something out for them. Hello, boss.
Yeah.
Mm.
You showed up later than I did. Damn.
That being said,
busy man.
With that being said, their weapons are very effective, since as we've seen, them being made of animatic metal, of course. I'll be giving notes for everyone who is wishing to fight about them and whatnot, like I touched on before. In short, all I can really say here, this new null group, we have to be extremely careful how we deal with them. They're not just, like I said, programming. They're humans, willingly accepting what happened, wanting it. So, please, if you find one on your own or you encounter null, you call for someone to help you, and you don't go by it yourself. Starting from now, and starting from the week, and the weeks from now, and forth, and whatever. You're gonna have a partner.
Having thermal vision
Doesn't
makes
matter, they can be different every
cheesy
time.
bread
Just leave
very
that door with someone and come in with someone, and that's it.
Right, it's satisfying.
Coming here directly like
Did you tell Shao to let the other staff know about your vacation?
Casualties or anything.
Didn't tell him that, I forgot.
Probably should tell him that.
That is important.
You know, just a little bit.
That is all my notes on null.
Chow, what are we telling everyone else?
What are we telling? You mean the population, the city, the people who come to the Lotus?
The nosy
They're gonna
patrons, what are
ask.
we telling them?
They've been spotted here. They've been spotted at the shore as well.
Because they
honest,
should.
I guess, if all honest, we tell them null is an organization trying to kill, wipe out people. Doesn't matter who you are, where you're from. They're gonna kill you. They're gonna cleanse the world. Exactly.
I would have gone with a softer approach, but okay.
Exactly.
Another one on the list. That's always fun to add.
Of the, what, 15 now?
Yeah,
Do you think they'll attack
Yes,
synthetics?
Good number. It's a good number.
What was
Or
that,
just-
Percy?
Do you think they'll attack synthetics or just
Everything.
plushies?
Everything and anything. If you're not with them, you're against them.
We're rocking.
I've seen it happen. Project
I know, Chord's
attack
working. I've been
innocent
watching it.
synthetics down the city when I try to stop.
Why did boss actually have to show up to one of these meetings?
They'll attack anything and everything, from what I've seen. And previous knowledge.
This is his organization.
I know, but he usually doesn't come to these.
In short.
Then there is a possibility that he has something.
He's causing court issues.
Right. So you covered everything, mostly?
Posting of everything I
not
found
like he's trying
and
to.
whatnot. Yes.
I know,
Howdy,
but it's still...
But this is a pretty big.
Information that wasn't mentioned. Mostly names and a location. So if you'd like, I can state that here as well. Or if you want, I can keep that private.
Just in case before we...
Is boss gonna tell everyone himself?
Before we delegate it out, so we don't have
Again, I
confusion.
believe that is possible.
If it's not in... Obviously the information...
Those two are confirmed.
She's scratching.
The names are fine, but the location, we don't want willy-nilly-pilly going there, and there's nothing.
Alright. We don't have any location, just a name of it.
Alright, there you go.
To say, there's a few other members.
She requires some sort of stimulus to knock her out of her rhythm.
I'm...
Two that are called Jacob and Isaac.
Ask her if you can sit next to her.
Security here, Roderick, has some footage on them apparently, and they have visited locations in the past. So, I know they might have possibly visited
Stopped.
before. All those might have been other.
I'm mostly worried about because when she's like this, she doesn't want to be touched.
I'm not saying to touch her, I'm just saying to sit.
I know, but it's sometimes space helps.
Other than that, we have a potential lead, which I won't mention here because it's something that isn't concrete yet, but a good thing to keep in mind in private. So, as for now, keep an eye out for two bosses named Jacob and Isaac. There's probably more, but those are the two main ones that have been seen and recorded.
Why are they named after biblical names? Yeah.
Thank you.
Has Project taken himself onto a profit roll?
If anyone gets named Adam
Well,
or
those who have fought Purge in the past, and those who have heard of it.
Boss got a little too close to the mic, Jesus.
This is a crew that we don't want to treat lightly. Last time we fought Purge.
No, Sachi doesn't come to meetings like this because he usually gets recordings of it later.
We don't know if Null's capable of doing so.
It shows that he's taking Purge seriously.
We don't even know what technologies they have.
This isn't Purge, it's Null.
They're using old units or whatever they can be finding, so who knows. But doesn't mean to underestimate them. Last time we fought Purge, we had people trying to be friendly towards them, trying to gain information. None of that. I have zero tolerance to this. Because of this kindness, it's where we lead today. We lost some of our own.
Being hostile towards them may only further drive them into their motivations.
Any future points, Chow should most likely lead on this. In the investigations and whatnot.
I'll do my best.
To keep things calm within, well, the location here, we'll keep the talks to a minimum. Out in public, at least. Place to relax. And you guys prove that you guys are capable of defending this place and making sure the people here are safe.
We fought in a fucking war, boss.
Another means,
Oh.
topic of things that we also need to look out for. If I hear any of you poke around other council members without I say so, you're messing with politics. You're messing what I have built on this foundation.
God fucking damn it, boss.
Stand down from
That was
poking
correct.
around. You ruin reputations. You've ruined things with me.
This is self-gratification.
Understood.
Crystal.
Hmm.
Got it. There's a reason I don't get involved in politics.
Joe, the floor is yours.
Thanks. That being said, as the boss stated, any future endeavors
Damn it.
and findings and even old knowledge of Purge that maybe I don't have, please report them, even if I've seen it before 1,000 times. All the data is better than none. Even if it's overlapping, just hand it over. We're all trying to fight one common thing here, not each other. So, no more secrets.
It does not
Let's try our
appear that
best
way.
to keep the public.
Boss!
You can be high alert.
Boss is gonna do
but
his
let's
own
not
thing.
try to,
We will focus on what's
bring a
important
cannon
right
in the
now,
front
and
of the
that's
gate. That
dealing
would just cause
with
mass
the fucking cult.
panic. Make sense?
It was not smart
After biblical beings.
I know. I know.
to publicly out that.
I will touch on one point of what he
I
said.
know. I know. I'm not defending.
No investigation, no digging by yourself, no chasing tails. You want to go
Alex,
chase
this
something,
means
you
you
come
have
to me and I'll
access to all
bring
the
you
files I
somewhere and
have
I'll
on
give you a
Purge
team
so
to go
far.
lead on something. Other than that, you do not chase it by yourself. If I hear it, there will be a punishment. It happened in the past and we've lost too many. injuries, and what crap. So no solo hero shit.
Conversions.
Okay.
Doesn't want to mention that.
Ciao. Kane is asking if you could look at your phone quickly. Sorry about that.
Phone?
Yeah, he sent you a message.
Okay. According to Kane, he's going to be going on vacation to heal his injuries for the next 2 weeks, and in his absence, his lieutenant will be Alice.
Oh.
So, you listen to Kane, you listen to Alice now.
Congratulations.
I never listened to Kane, so this works out.
Well, fair enough.
Fuck you too, Jack. Damn.
Discount Iron Man.
I'm glad you're back.
Discount Iron Man.
Yikes.
Fucking robo bitch.
Okay.
Not a robot anymore.
If that's all,
Music,
I'm going to
Robert
be having a
Downey
little
Jr.
talk with the boss Ethereal for a bit as well. You are welcome to stay here and chit-chat for a little bit, as well as anyone else who needs to talk to me after, please stay and I'll talk with you soon. I just need some information to relay to him.
Yeah, but
Final questions? I see you.
Malleus also gave Sachi doctored footage. Tons of stuff.
I'm sure. If any of you need to talk about something urgently and have someone else to go, you can talk to me right now before we go. Other than that, I will be talking to you after the boss. Okay. Other than that, drink for now. Take your day off since this is still your day off. Relax for a bit, and I'll catch you in a bit. Thank you.
Are you coming back to work, you fuck, or are you just gonna continue being an edgy fucker and not talking to us?
I've been in work. If you don't mind, I want to get a little more private with you.
I didn't fucking see you.
Potential lead that may or may not be true
I
here.
was having a purge attack.
Word.
No,
Hey.
apparently I missed that, you know.
You okay?
I shouldn't have myself. I realized
Fine.
Ask a drink from like anyone for like the entire time. I couldn't get up whatsoever.
I know you say that. It's okay if you're not, okay?
I'm in the future sitting like
Fine.
where nobody will see me get up.
They're all at a loss.
Okay.
I'm not gonna force you to talk to me, okay?
Congratulations. Back row.
I know.
Congratulations. Yeah, congratulations.
I've been told about what happened. Okay. Why don't you go back to the cave?
Yeah.
Go spend some time with your brother.
Oh, it's actually quite bad. Really quite bad. Yeah.
Should take a break for a bit.
Probably a good idea.
I have something for the bird.
Done that in a while.
Don't shake the baby.
Tell Jack not to give anything to the damn bird.
Oh, Jack, enjoy the drink. Enjoy a drink or something. My apartment doesn't have enough water sometimes.
Make sure
You
Jack
want
doesn't
water?
run out with Snowbell.
The bear's in time out.
Very
I'm
good.
fine.
I could later. Somewhere else.
You want to go get something to eat after this? Bring it back for everyone else?
hungry.
No.
I'm asking if you just want to come get food with me for everyone.
I'll think about it.
You don't gotta eat.
Swimmer for that, or do I have to get naked?
These things are important, right? You treat them good.
That doesn't mean you... I'm
Naked
pretty
is
sure
fine.
they have more cognitive function than you care to understand.
Noted.
Oh, I know they're pretty damn smart.
Careful, it might turn on us.
Okay.
You know, if you need me, you can call me, okay?
Whatever.
What am I doing now? Where am I going?
Until you feed them more.
I don't know.
in the first place.
Well, let's look at it like this lilac unit.
I don't think I
You wanna ride home?
don't really know anyone here.
They know what they have
to
with
talk to. Maybe I should just leave.
How's the arm been treated? Isn't that right?
Would it be alright if I just walk you out when you do leave?
Hi.
Oh.
Where are you? Oh yeah. Hi.
I said,
Okay.
yes, I may be mistreated. Yes, you may be more intelligent.
Whenever you're ready, do you want to go plant my flower?
Live life.
I know we haven't done that in a while.
Hi, my name's Kizu.
Do you know anybody else that would go into
Yes,
summer nuke?
Kizu?
Willingly?
Oh, Agent Shepard? Like
No.
I don't know.
Don't wanna? Well, whenever you're ready, we can go, okay? You can go there. Just gotta call me.
Either I live or
I'll come over, alright? Don't matter what I'm doing. Okay?
I'm confident in my explosives.
Tell her you'll bring snacks.
Yeah.
Bring some snacks too.
I drink alcohol, so there's not a lot. I mean, there's actually quite a few drinks. But, you know.
Yeah, like water.
Alright, so how you doing, Discount Han Solo?
Have you tried the gluten-free water?
I think people are finding
I was giving out
realize-
complimentary water.
I'll see you guys at home.
When the whole
I'll see you at home.
happened, but everybody kept saying like, "Why
It's
you
okay.
give complimentary water? Water's
I'm still here.
And I was just like, I'm just trying to boost the mood. I didn't see what the problem was.
You know what?
Nobody,
I'll take that.
nobody wanted the water though, so maybe I won't do that.
I'll still be here, okay?
What unit
Is there anything you want to do right now?
Gluten-free water.
like this? Who else do you know in
Oh.
the
No.
group here will
I just came for the meeting.
That's fine.
I mean,
That's an organic.
it's not on our bar menu.
No, it's not exactly the most fun meeting to be
If I
at.
start selling organic water, if I start selling organic water for free credits,
It's
since I
normal.
sell that,
It's fine.
can I just keep the credits?
I figured.
Because it's not on the menu.
But I know you're viewing the thing again.
Okay.
And
It's not the first time I've been to one of these meetings.
no, I know.
Fine.
I'm your hands. You're doing
I sound like I need them
your thing.
but
And
seems like convenient.
looks like you haven't slept. I'm just checking. I know you're probably fine. I know you're really strong.
It's not about this. It doesn't.
I know. I know what it's
Worry
about.
about.
Like you get like the piece of
I know
cake
what
and
it's
like,
about.
you keep keep checking every time you get
Canfield
an ice cream,
man.
the eighth one you get free ice cream. It's like that. The more people I
And you should know why I don't want to go home with you.
I know. I'm just offering you a ride or walking you out the building. I'm not gonna do anything you don't want me to, okay, kid?
Genius. Organic water. It's my newest new hot craze. within the Spirit City.
You have my
I
number.
think you wanted that.
It hasn't started.
I'm alright with anything.
My mind is in very constant turmoil.
I just want to make sure you're okay. I'm gonna leave it. I'll leave it to you.
Fine.
I know. I'm gonna leave it to you. I'll leave you to do your thing, okay? If you need me, call me.
Make sure you
Have a good night, Percy.
make sure you pay somebody like who's really popular on Instagram to help you.
I literally.
Was this the one that shot the generator in that one in the
Okay, look. I cleared that
Cold
up.
soda.
I apologize. To be completely fair, that
Chill it.
Is that mine?
No, it's just cold. This cold bottle on your neck.
into a generator.
We've been over this. You know how bad I felt? I actually felt very bad.
Yeah, that's it.
It's warm now. I'm gonna toss this.
Despite appearances, Roderick.
I'm not gonna offer for Cord to do anything. I'll leave it to Percy, even though she's a fucking racist.
Yeah, I know.
It is unfortunate.
Okay, don't get involved with Percy at this point. She'll never change.
She doesn't.
Understood.
She had a bad experience. With now she sees all of this as Purge.
Don't give a shit. Now that Purge's actually back,
I know. I'm not saying that we shouldn't give a shit. She's.
I don't
awful when
care.
it comes to it. I tried to talk her into.
I
seeing the light.
don't care. I'll be polite and whatever, but I'm done with this.
I'm just explaining it to her son.
Our son has seen her behavior.
Not in the full spectrum.
He's seen it through my eyes. Kane, you know, it's...
I know.
So I'm gonna let Sachi know I am knocking at the door if he's still streaming.
What will be the political ramifications for all synthetics as this is going on?
Not good. The political view for synthetics will probably plummet again.
There's 2 years ago, we were reaching the golden age of synthetic technology. Things were going well. They were going great. Purge then happened. They
And
killed
Ghost.
everything. There's a reason the synth district is next to the slums.
Damn.
Purge forced that down.
Profs, can you send a message to Sachi out of character that someone's knocking on the office door? I don't know if he's got... He's not streaming.
Oh, then he's not gonna look at his DMs.
God fucking damn it. I don't think... Maybe, but I won't go in just yet. I don't think I can trust Percy in something like this.
No.
No. Percy would probably take the chance to kill any synthetic she saw as corrupt. You know?
Which is stupid because she lets Ghost run around.
Yeah.
I've got many reports from Lan and Proxy that she's had quite a many extended conversations with Ghost.
I do not understand where her alliances fall.
No, we're good. She's chaos. And that's in her nature.
Using Ghost as an means to an end because she sees him as a way for everyone to see synths as evil and phase them out.
So he wishes to die.
She probably does, because that'll probably bite her in the ass with how many synthetics are around nowadays. And knowing where Joe's position is going, he's probably going to give synthetics a much better reputation.
He's already been nominated for the council seat of the
Exactly. He already has such a reputation with most synthetics. She's fucked. Something like this, man.
Did our best.
I don't care, man. She'll never learn. You can take a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink, you know?
Trust me, I know. I've tried so many times to convince her that not all synths are evil, but she is so locked in that prejudice from Purge killing her dad that she sees all synths.
I could be prejudiced towards demons and devils. You don't see me fucking being pissy about it.
I have a lot of things I could be biased against.
She's very lucky that half the people are nice enough because she's a kid.
Is this not the reason why she acts this way?
Apparently not.
She got away with it mostly because Prisma was a
Would let her.
mouthpiece and would allow her to get away with it. Now it's this is gone.
Understood.
Percy's one of those people I told you about, Cade, who will never change, no matter how hard you push him.
Percy is a bigot, and Prisma...
She is a bigot.
Prisma was a bag of worms.
Lilac, can you go in there and see if I can speak with them for a moment? I'm sorry about what Prisma said.
Understood.
Didn't really have a need to say that. Or Percy. Fuck. God, Prisma and Percy used to be so bad about that. Now it just... so easy to mess them up. Fucking the only reason is Prisma's gotten better. Percy won't change. Yes and no, but she can handle people like, you know, how I was.
Yeah. She can handle people like you were, but certain parties have pushed her to want to be a hero and break away from the other mentality, which has caused her to...
Awesome.
Anyways, after Charles.
I'm just getting sick and tired of the hero moniker.
It's done and over with. There's no heroes here.
I remember I looked into their teleportation devices back then and even spoke with Heck about replicating it, it is very lethal to organic matter.
Oh, great.
That voice.
No, he did it at the meeting, False. I don't know if you saw that. He talked about the councilman thing.
Is that knockoff Batman over there?
Which one?
Talking to boss and...
No, Eggplant.
Oh, it's Hamter.
Hamter, yeah.
I was gonna say, if it was that knockoff fucking hero, I got a contract out on him.
Oh, do you already?
He's the one who got me shot.
Well, he took up a tone to where he said it sounded like he had no remorse for what was said, you know? And it seemed worse for Cord because he did that while Cord was in the meeting. While she's in the front row, you know?
I think he's just...
I'm talking shit.
I know. I'm just talking, in my opinion.
Yeah. Out of character, it's...
I think after all of that, and seeing how people were reacting to him, boss is most likely done with apologizing, and now he is putting his foot down and is saying aggressively, no more.
So he's doing this to the people he calls family?
I think he's
fairly twisted logic.
I think he's starting to see what Prisma probably thinks, and that the family is dead.
It is.
So he's now going to no longer treat it like a family, except for those close to him, and he's going to treat it like a business.
From what I've seen, he's been treating it like a business since he came back.
There's been something wrong with him, but we haven't had a chance to figure it out with how many new contenders keep jumping into this fucking ring.
Yeah. There's no winning here at this point. I feel bad because I feel like I'm gonna snap at Oishi if she says this is a family. I love Oishi. She's so sweet.
Don't snap at her because she's...
Dude!
She is a very nice lady.
She's a very nice lady, but when it comes to something like this, when she probably has knowledge, considering she's going to be marrying Boss, I don't...
I'm his second in command and I help run this business. If he's not told me things, what is he not telling his fiance?
I would hope he'd tell his fiance everything.
When Boss shot Fable, she was just as cut off as everyone else. He didn't talk to her about it at all. She didn't even know about Malleus. So, she is just in the dark as I am.
I think that this puts Boss in the worst spot.
Yeah.
It's a question of trust.
Yep.
I'm going to defend my family, which is you guys. Speaking of which, can you talk to the other family member downstairs? I know you're pissed at him. You can still be pissed at him, but I would like the two people I know.
I'll deal with it when I come to there, okay?
Thank you. Because let's be honest, all of that was a basket of worms that none of us could be prepared for. None of us expected a brick to be thrown. No one expected lasers, and no one expected, Mr. Homicidal to go do what he does best.
Remind me.
Expect homicidal.
Yeah, Cade, you know Shane, and you know Sean.
I found out that he's the one who left the vault open.
You bastard! Tell him he's a cunt the next time you swap with him.
You think I could talk to him?
Bitch, you can still call him a cunt!
I could call myself a cunt. That's the most I can do.
Just say Shane or Sean. You're a cunt.
I don't have to. You will tell it to them when you see them.
Okay, fine. Oh god, this just sounds like it's devolving.
This is going to be a long and arduous conversation.
It is.
War survivors.
I
Sometimes
have.
they just hate the world.
Anything else?
Oh, my body is still extremely sore
They had a communication
from that fight with Holly.
in each of their brains.
Oh shit.
Okay, interesting. Maybe we can. Right. Well, we'll see what we can do to hack into that then, perhaps. But it could be dangerous because we don't know what they have inside their programming. Because we don't want to get our own synthetic people or anyone with cybernetics getting hurt. What's up?
They don't have programming. Is what I was gonna.
They don't. They don't.
The humans. They're cyborgs if you want to go at.
What? Well, the old Persians were also brains as well.
Oh, gotcha.
What put into the liquid metal?
I got you, Kurita. Thank you.
But but from the bodies, from what I could tell, I didn't see a trace of programming. There's no purge protocol on them. The only purge protocol we found on the bodies were from Project.
I don't get it.
None of them had it.
This shit's weird.
They were just free will acting humans.
All right, then research into it, right? We have to look into.
Looks like I get to put my new
fine-tuning
eyes to
the
work.
lilac bots. Seeing what we
Yeah.
can do.
All right. Sounds good.
Because obviously the lilacs most likely only search for the purge protocol, and that's how they usually assume these targets to be a threat. So maybe something with
That is correct.
a color profile. Obviously,
I
we
brought
could,
up.
we could tell. Yeah, what's up?
Also, Alice.
Sorry, I brought up during the meeting. Since I've been with the metals for
the
so
new
long
eyes are
and
a little
researching, I believe in a week, so
trippy.
I can break down the compound.
Hate that.
For lilacs and scanners to be able to target the actual compound.
Let's just say,
problem is, like our big friend here, they're made of it. Some of them are. But at least we could tell other individuals that are not a lilac individual or myself that they have it on them.
Maybe we can add something to the lilac. Not like contaminate the metal, but at least something that they can pick off, knowing that it's a friendly.
It's more that I can add a jammer to the signal for each one of the sensors, so when they see not a lilac, they'll know it's a lilac.
Oh my god.
Okay, that works.
I don't think the human brain was supposed to see this.
Yes,
Only thing I'll say is careful with that in case the enemies
You can
pick
see
up
all
on
of
that.
these things, but can you see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Yes.
Well, let me check what generation you are. Exactly. Generation. Yes. Generation 2s, no, because we use them for security. You are.
Yeah.
Generation 1. You use a full cinematic metal lilac.
Okay.
We have 4 generations so far.
Okay.
Is made out of recycled material, much like myself. They are made for a different purpose, as is null.
Similar purpose, just more different tactics. Right. Anything else, Chow? I don't want to hold up Alice here.
Right.
They're good, boss.
Besides that, the only parts that I've seen them use on their soldiers, their null, are mostly from tools and toolboxes at the moment. Besides the chainsword, it's the first nod towards the Centurion units. So perhaps maybe they're finding more.
Just keep your scans out. Make sure that you find any purge signal to immediately go there, because if we get there before they can, we take resources away from them. Especially since I don't want the ones that can go invisible, and that would not be good.
Oh god. Please tell me they can go invisible.
Of course. I can calmly say, sir, units of that caliber, since same thing with from what I've been doing
Stealth
for the
units
past
with chainsaws or
I haven't found a single one since they probably been brought back with them in Invasion Force. They're smart. They're not going to leave something that expensive.
I hate it. I hate every minute of it.
The mother.
Yes, remember?
Fighting a dragon.
Yes, a straggler, because it was damaged. Any actual working ones already, or broken ones, have already been savaged. I haven't found a single trace of another one yet.
Okay.
That was the only one off.
I just don't want to be lenient with it. That's all it is. All right.
Of course.
I need to be, because people's lives are at stake, and I need to make sure, especially the corruptors. That's the worst case scenario.
Going on a hunting spree for old bird
Yep.
bots again.
Not fun.
It looks like I'm gonna enjoy my 2 weeks.
Obviously, because I'm being open with everyone about this.
Because I know I'm not gonna get a break after that.
What should I go to Hybris about this? Because we're gonna have to make sure our agents don't think this is just a normal, willy-nilly group.
Would you like me to go with him and explain to him
Go
how
for
it goes,
it.
perhaps?
Yes.
Repeat the same thing
At
here.
a future time, very soon.
Contact me when, and I'll be there.
Come here.
Be the easy way then instead of
Just don't.
trying to sugarcoat it.
When they're because some of them do enjoy Zafira and they go take walks through the town and go buy stuff. I don't want them to see
I wouldn't know why.
a null agent possibly attacking and them running in that it's just a synthetic or fighting and getting way over their head, possibly get killed.
Exactly. Listen, he has all the descriptions. He has all the information. Bring Chad with
It's all
you.
in my brain.
Exactly. Have him at least give that information to everyone, and as will explain from our side of things, right? I have to call a council meeting,
His
and
hair color
basically
matches the
because
carpet.
last time the council members didn't want me to be part of.
Thank
Now
you.
I'm gonna have to force their hand to get involved. If they don't get involved, everyone's in danger.
Just see.
Can I get a second seat?
New designation carpet.
In the seat.
Have fun.
My papers are checked out.
Right.
You just let me know in theory I'll win.
More councilmen. I don't want to deal with more councilmen.
Sorry for the wait.
Nah, you're good, homie.
What is the concern with the councilman?
Do you need some privacy or?
Yeah, I'd like to talk alone. That's alright.
Okay.
Mr. Chow, I have an inquiry outside.
Oh, sure.
God's bless you.
Are you one of those?
I don't need God's blessing. God's a bastard.
Yeah, fuck God.
Which one?
Any.
Listen, any guy that walks in there is equal terms with all of us, alright?
I'll still fucking ball punch a god in the dick. I don't fucking care.
We did.
There you go. How you been, Alice? It's been a while. How's your
Busy.
body holding up?
Fine. It's taking relatively well. The settlement period is over, so my mother's genes are taking place.
I've never asked, that's why, you know? Ever since you did the transfer.
It's fine. Most still think I'm a synthetic, so I kind of just let them think that.
Somewhat. Yeah, it's fine. People think that keep thinking I was a demon for a while. So I'm like, all right, I just let them, because if they come around and splash holy water on me, they just get a fist to the face.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
All right.
You already know about Kane's vacation. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
I'm just following up on the report that I got from Kane about Sunday. I already know about the meeting and everything, so.
Yeah, I wish. It's hard when there are good people working along us, you know? They're good-natured people.
Well, yeah.
Fable's a good kid. And...
yeah.
I don't know. If it was another way, I would have taken it.
I'll say it from my old nature and how I used to look at things. There's plenty.
Yeah.
You know, there's plenty of ways to take something and deal it to where it's beneficial in your hand. Yeah, I know he's a crafty bitch. From what I've heard, yeah. Thankfully, he's never there when I'm on shift, so I've never had to deal with the bastard.
Yeah, lucky.
I'd say so. I don't want him anywhere near my weird lineage.
That's what I'm saying. That's what was the whole point of it.
Yeah, but
If I've done that,
I can handle
he
myself
will not
now.
Go after anyone. Yeah. He won't. Like I said,
Boss, you know councilmen's like this. They're not gonna stop. You know?
No, I know Malleus. I know Malleus to a T.
He's been using this as a hunting ground, right? You can't stop him from picking people out. Most he can do is protect him in the building.
Well, that too, but like I said, I've known Malleus for years.
Yeah, and I get that. I'm not saying I don't, or you do, or whatever the fuck. I'm just saying he's a piece of trash. You can't protect everyone. But
exactly. All I ask is people to be cautious. Don't poke their noses when they shouldn't. You know.
Kane told
If
me.
you cause anything, please let me know.
Kane told me there was a document of film Did you check that?
For which one?
Fable. Something Fable did.
Fable?
Yeah.
Fable did? Melly's had that. You might want to.
I'm not gonna talk to the guy who gives big vibes like creepy.
I'll do it for you. I'll go get it.
Did he show you the film?
Yeah, he showed me it wasn't a film. It was like a hologram.
Okay. What was on it then?
And then it was a Jealous City.
Yeah.
And basically it was like a 3D image.
Not my playground.
Of where. Basically of like a tall building, like a suite, right?
Yeah.
And there was him talking with Solana, and on the all around there was someone on top listening in.
Thank you. Did you talk to either of the witnesses? Because there was 2 witnesses there.
2 witnesses?
Solana and a boy that was hired to protect Fable.
See, that's the information I didn't get.
Yeah.
I talked to.
You get things being on the floor.
Wait. I talked to Solana before all this, explaining what was going on. She didn't say anything to me.
She probably didn't think that he was going to use Fable to try and get him in trouble. You know?
I explained the situation because I know what was going to happen, right?
I'm saying probably at the time of when the thing had happened, she probably didn't think it was important to mention where Fable had been. Because from what I was told, Fable just picked her up.
So what happened was, I guess maybe, but I explained the situation. I say so that Melly saw Fable there watching Solana, right? I explained that to her, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to do something I'm gonna hate, right? And I need you. And I told her I need her to be there for Fable because Fable, he ain't gonna take it well.
Boss, right? I love you. But man, we just had people getting attacked on Saturday. He was already injured.
I know.
Homie,
I know.
Come on.
I listen. When I shoot with my thing, right? It's at the lowest setting.
What is it? What is it? Don't shoot in here. This place is nice. Don't shoot in here. This place is nice. We just got this. Damn.
It's like a punch. It's like a flying punch.
Okay, what is it specifically?
It's just energy. It's
no.
Energy.
If you motherfucker heals. If you had to compare it, what would it be? Because I know it's like a pistol, right? Kind of deal, a fucking finger gun.
It's kinda. It's hard to
what is it classified?
Myself.
Okay, so you don't know yourself. All right.
Yeah. Because
if you want one day, we can take you to the lab and you can just test shit out, and you can see where it varies.
I've been trying to figure out what this is.
You know.
Forms it into like a point.
Yeah.
I can shake this. I don't know what this is. I tried breaking this at some point. I can't break it.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want to come down to the line.
Black market, so we can test it against that. Maybe.
If you could, yeah.
Figure it out. Yeah.
It's
really hard.
Kane's gonna get some materials that you can use to shoot at, so we can try and gauge, help you at least classify these.
Boss probably didn't know that.
Sometimes it hit sometimes it looks like it hit a trigger, and then there's other times where it doesn't even hit at all.
It hits harder than you think, and then sometimes it just doesn't go at all.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
Understandable. Yeah, and that's fine. Sucks. But
yeah,
I will say with this entire event, from the looks of it, boss, you lost more than you got.
Hey, listen, I lost. Listen, I don't know who.
I know, but it's not good for you, man. I'm just saying, you're a businessman. Business deals are gain or loss. This was not a gain. Aside from the gaining of protection of certain individuals, that doesn't protect the rest of them. You know?
Yes, it does. Fable, listen, I know what I did to Fable, and I know some people are upset. Right?
Yeah. No, I get that.
Some people, right? I understand that. right? I can see it from their
Yeah.
point, right?
Yeah.
Right? But thing is, though, I do what I can protect family. All right, I might, and it sucks because it's also the expense of family, right? I would. It's a saying
know.
of do you kill the many, or do you or like not kill, but like do you hurt
The thing
many or do you
is,
hurt the one?
you protected
You know.
5 individuals. Off the top of my head that I can think of. People were already protected just working for you, and I understand that. That's kind of in the deal as it comes. With most protection from councilmen.
He will not. Malleus. That's why. What do you think he went to Asia's fucking snooping around? He ain't coming here to play fucking petting zoo.
Wait, he went to Aegis?
All right. Anymore.
Yeah, he
all
did.
right?
Interesting.
He's going over the fucking Ages. Let them deal with it. Jesus Christ.
He wants more unique.
Yeah, but then they'll bitch because it's a Saphira City councilman, and then it'll become our problem again.
Well, not really, because he gives them money.
Yeah, but there's a point where money outweighs the problem.
True, but that's not us problem, right?
You know how they can be. They can make it an us problem, man. You know this. It's just how it is.
We have some. I know, but right now I solved one issue.
Yeah.
Alias, right? I at least pushed it back a lot.
A bit, yes,
right?
and I can give you that,
When
boss.
when it happens, we'll deal with it, right? But right now,
Yeah.
I can't deal with Malleus.
Understandable.
I have plans for Malleus. Don't get me wrong.
That's fine.
Right?
I don't give a shit about your plans. I'm worried more about the public that we have come in here every day, man. The best we can do is protect them in the building, but the second they leave with him willingly, there's nothing we can do, unfortunately.
Exactly.
But
For the footage.
later. Give me it later, kid. Give me traffic cams.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and get some traffic cams later of Jealous. It's not my playground, so I'm having my son go out and look at it.
Alright. Do what you can, and also if you need anything here, like I said, when I had the Annie around, she would check. I had.
Sorry.
No, relax. When I have access to all the traffic cams within the garden district, I will also bestow that upon you
I'm
for
doing
you
good.
to look around.
Yeah, I'll see what I can find. But yeah, Annie, sorry, can't do that, bitch. That's all I can. I'm sorry, I know she's your kid, but fuck me, dude. Couldn't do it. Holier than thou, whatever the fuck syndrome you want to call it. But yeah, I don't know if anyone else is still downstairs, but probably.
Let me know if you need anything else.
Yeah, I got it.
Because like I said,
I'm
on vacation.
Well, yeah, Kane's on vacation at home.
Yeah.
Temp home for the time being. So we'll
make things easy.
Yeah, I'll report to him when I need to, but it's the use. I don't give a shit you got cheesy bread, Kane. Fucking thermal ass eye looking vision, motherfucker.
I got trinocular vision.
I don't give a shit you got trinocular vision. Oh my fucking god, Kane.
There you go.
What?
Can you see clearly now that the rain is gone?
I'll see you around now.
What's up?
Fuck, it's Michael.
You busy?
No.
I want to talk to you about something. Considering you're speaking for Can.
Okay. Yeah. Where you want to go? Don't give a shit.
Okay.
Like wherever.
Go this way.
Also, Mother, I was referring to the footage given to Sachi by Malleus.
Oh, he's gonna be getting that later.
I'll get that. I'll be getting it later, but I suggest getting me traffic cams and Jealous.
I'm aware that Kane is aware of Everest and Snowball's current situation.
No, we know.
Their current ailment.
Yeah, it is already common knowledge at this point, to us at least.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about it if you guys have any more information on it at all.
Kane has dealt with it before. I have also witnessed Fable dealing with this situation as well. However, Fable's out of commission at the moment. Giving him a break. What information do you need to know?
Just the best way to deal with them.
Light.
The way that I dealt with Everest's parasite was, a very painful process.
Just general exposure to light is, from what I've seen, how they've kept off.
Yeah, once exposed to prolonged light, like heavy light for about
Heavy
an
light
hour.
for an
Where
hour.
they come from?
From the knowledge I have, it's from Snowbell's home, her plane, the familiar plane.
Little bastards.
Fucking shits. That's what.
Alright.
Yeah.
Tell him that I sent a pickup
If
crew
you
to
ever
get Everest
have
from
to
the
deal with
hospital.
a larger assortment of them, feel free to
She
give me
was
a call.
missing.
When Kane sent a pickup crew to go get, is it Snowbell or was it a?
It's Everest. I sent it to the rehab center.
All right. When Kane sent a recover crew to go get Everest from the rehab office, they said she was gone. So.
That's because of me. I
Yeah.
ended up finding her. Stepped in and took her with me.
Yeah, probably should have checked her back into rehab when you can.
Tell him to bring her to the fortress.
Or bring her to the fortress, as Kane has said. She's addicted to something. I don't know what.
Glamour potions.
Glamour potions, apparently. From what Kane is relaying.
Yeah, she's...
Yeah.
I see. She's currently still unconscious at the moment.
Yeah. When she's good and parasite-free, try and get her back into rehab. It'll be a healthier, safer space for her. It's a good rehab center. Or the fortress, of course.
When she's conscious and moving around again, I'll take her back to the rehab center.
Alright, sounds good. Or the fortress. I don't know what the fuck Kane's talking about. I don't know if you guys, like, got a Krypton fucking Superman fortress or some shit, but, like... Oh! Black Lotus. The... fortress. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
No, I know.
I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, it did. We were gonna use it during the Zarus event. And all that shit going on.
Was it... The last war, I was completely useless considering all the...
Oh, spicy. More war talk. Howdy. Another war! What's up?
Time to switch sides again, let's go.
Bitch, I'll fucking end you! I'll end your ass! Don't! I have... Michael! I have a gun on my person! Don't tempt me!
Michael, I will melt you alive, I swear to fucking God.
Don't tempt me!
I know.
I have a gun!
I like my knees. You tried it. I like my knees.
Watching you!
I like to keep them.
Fucking keep threatening to change sides again. I swear to God. What's up, homie? Yeah, no, that's a usual. I'm kind of just giving quarter space right now. Whether she wants to talk to me or not is up to her. A lot of things have happened since Sunday, so I'm not going to keep perpetuating it. It's something she wants to talk about. I'm just following up on reports at this point. Howdy. Yeah, it's...
I know Michael wanted to have a conversation with me.
I already talked to them.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Good enough for me then.
Oi, can you go... Yeah, I was gonna threaten to kill his ass. Hey, can you go start the car? I'm gonna go get food for everyone else. Yeah, if anyone wants to come, I don't mind them tagging along.
And I will melt him. I swear to God. I don't care what kind of
I would come, but I sadly have a whole
gun!
working here redoing this.
I have a fucking gun, and he keeps wanting to make those kind of threats, man.
Yeah, just kill him eventually. Alright,
What if?
so you choose.
Hear me out.
Oh.
We make bullets. Fill my acid with bullets and put in your gun.
I have capsule bullets that me and Kane have already made. Yeah, we can try it. I don't mind. I have to be able to make it. Yes. It's the evolution of war, Chow. You can't fool me here.
War crimes.
There's no... It's Geneva suggestions, Chow. They're not literal. It's suggestions. If they don't acknowledge the Geneva Convention, I don't gotta either.
Okay.
Just saying.
I only have
Do we not?
Hey, what are you two?
You know, I'll bring it up later.
I pulled a lot of random
You need to
shit.
talk to me privately, or can I talk to you both at the same time?
Moving war crime.
I'd like to talk
Interesting.
probably, but you know.
All right, I'm guessing either.
Throw them.
You
Throw
can just
magnets
let me
at them.
know.
Okay,
via
wait,
messages, I
quick
guess.
thing. Is this all Chow? Is this all Chow talk to Chow moment, not me? Cool. All right, I'm gonna go downstairs.
Good to go fucking fuck around. I'll just, you know what, Kane?
Oh, look, there's a queue. Go enjoy the queue.
Yeah, I'm joining.
And it's a queue.
The queue for fucking show.
All queue, no way.
I'm not gonna bother with Percy right now, man.
Don't. She'll probably say something racist.
Yeah, I feel bad for the lilac that's stuck there. He's one of the ones with a personality core, isn't he?
That's Unit 69.
Yeah. Poor thing.
One of our last Gen 1s.
Yep.
Fun fact, it's actually built from a bunch of other lilacs. So its personality core kind of developed differently.
Yeah, it's a bit sad.
That is unfortunate.
It could have gone better.
You alright, lilac?
It's like the lilac is just
Hey.
doing lilac things.
Gonna hang out with Percy? Okay. Do that. Call me if you need me, okay?
That's what I did.
I gotcha. What's up?
Sorry.
It's fine. You're okay, Cord. Don't gotta apologize for something like that.
It's tough times out here.
There's only one person I should. There's only one person I should be angry. Not you.
Alright. You're still growing. I'm not gonna do anything you're not comfortable with. I'm not gonna force you to talk or whatever. You choose who you're comfortable with. I know you're not a kid, but you're still growing. Never stop growing.
I mean, shouldn't you also still be growing? Like,
Yeah. I can feel myself constantly dying and growing at the same time. It's kind of weird, but I don't talk about it. I kind of just deal with it, you know?
That is the definition of chaos.
Imagine when nanites inside of you. It's like having TV static. It's fucking weird.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just the cells growing and dying and such. It's weird. My hair is growing now, and it... Everything's kind of setting in, so... You know? You want a hug, or you want to, like, high five or something? Want a high five?
Okay.
Or my skinny head. Okay. I'll leave you to it, alright? Lan started up the car to go
You
get...
should just be glad you don't have a fucking hair demon.
I think I would have...
Grow out every single fucking day.
Yeah, but I think my hair will grow up pretty fast, considering my mother's genes. They're strong and...
I cut my hair like 3 days ago.
Oof.
Look at it.
I know. It's long.
This happens in a nut. Stop it. I can fucking feel her. I can fucking feel her doing it. This happens every night.
I gotcha. I believe you, alright? Yeah.
I'm not gonna look for a fight. I learned my lesson from last time. With Perch.
Mm-hmm. At least bring a buddy, you know?
Buddy.
You can think about it. I think you challenged Dredd by himself, dude. If you had like a secret team that just followed behind you.
My offer for
fucking
food still stands if you want to go out later when you're feeling like it, okay?
I know.
Just call me.
I know the sweet release, you know, that you wanna really do him.
Of course.
Gotta get some stuff.
It'll be better
Gotta...
when he's gone.
Don't worry about it. I'll probably see you in the den, okay?
You know. We all learn.
In the
Peanut butter.
When that adapts.
Already fell.
Damn right. I'll start cracking down on it. Well,
Sorry. Been too
They're
long.
gonna be much easier though.
start taking fingers.
Dude, it's been too fucking long. I mean, you can take my robot
And you'll
fingers.
be like Ion.
They're pretty.
Yeah.
No, you'll be like Ion. Then you'll just have one finger.
Make it my middle finger so I can give people do my middle finger so I can flip people off with like a robotic middle finger. And like I'm like
I'll do your left pinky toe.
Shooting through me to him, and
That is an awkward selection.
back and forth, and they
Aight.
killed each other. It was great.
I'll poke people with my weird. I'll poke my people with my weird pinky toe. Did you know that we'll probably fucking lose that over evolution? It will not have a use.
Fucking move. I haven't had
give it a
toes
laser.
in forever. I haven't had toes in so long.
No.
What do you mean you need to use the pinky toe to bounce? I've just been standing.
Yeah.
If you get a prosthetic toe, you should put a knife in it.
I would. I'll put a pinky knife in it.
Just think of one of those really long blades that are like needle thin.
Dislike that Percy doesn't realize. With the conversation with Boss, she keeps bringing her over to Cord.
I think she's trying to force conversation.
Yeah, no. We'll probably get a call from Cord later.
Just head over to Luigi's.
I wasn't thinking Luigi's tonight. I was thinking, what's his name?
He glows. The voice she hears echo.
Key?
You
What?
have one warning.
It's hard to hear.
Your key glows.
The key?
The voice. Yes.
Where?
The den.
Peanut butter key.
Oh!
Warning.
Fuck!
Well, it's not
I didn't specify which den. Who knows? It could have mean like a man cave or fucking video den, you know?
I like my den. I'm watching me and my clothes.
I value you every day, Father.
Pepper Hands, you said it in front of the... And by the way, I looked around everywhere. You were safe, but there was one person
I said it in front of two.
who got hint of it last time.
I said it in front of 3 people who were part of den.
Nope, Adrian's not a part of Den.
Adrian wasn't around me.
Adrian was. He was right behind Sachi in your blind spot.
No, he walked away.
Yeah, on our screen, he walked.
He on my honey on my screen. He left from my vision. You know the thing where it auto calls avatars?
Yeah.
It did that to me. I didn't know he was fucking there.
Yeah, that's fine. But I saw from Remy's POV that he walked around you and you said it.
See, I didn't say the thieves' den. I said the den. It would have been worse if I said thieves' den, hun. I don't think I should get penalized for just saying the den. The den does not give any indication to the thieves' den.
It was it's the fact that it's a den connected to cord. Your emphasis is cord. Well,
Could be a restaurant.
I was gonna say it could be a restaurant.
It could be anything.
I've had to do the same warning to multiple people. I know it's dumb, but I've had
It
to do
is
the
dumb because it's just the den. I could say it to
The
anyone.
problem is because of what happened last time.
It could be short for the Denny's.
It could be short for the
It could
Denny's.
be short for Denny's. I'm gonna turn this off now.
That's a very dumb warning. It doesn't make sense. For people like Kantan, it makes sense. I don't know.
But yeah.
I'll take it just for now.
Hmm. What? I'll take it. Oh my fucking